Hello traders, this is David from Apex Alpha Wave Trader. Um, this is my first recording for the new year, and I hope that you all are having a good 2021. So today I want us to have a quick look at what the dollar index is saying, and I'm going to break tradition this time around. I'm not going to show you an analysis of the other majors. I believe that by now, if you've been following my videos, if you know what the dollar index is saying, you should be able to have a very good idea what most of the other currency pairs are doing, especially the majors. And since all the cross currencies are patterned after their parent currencies, example, if you look at GBP USD for instance, and you take a look at GBP CHF, GBP JPY, GBP CAD, and so on, you will see that they tend to move in the same direction most of the time. So I'm saying that if you know what the dollar index is saying, you also know what the major currencies are probably going to be doing, and that most likely means that you also have a very good idea what most of the currencies are going to behave like. So with that in mind, let's just have a quick look at the dollar index. Let's do a top-down analysis on the dollar index. I'm on the monthly time frame right now. So based on what I'm seeing, you can see that we are probably headed for this next level of strong support here. Okay, so um, our focus should be on what is happening here right now. Granted, this general area is an area of support, but right now we have a continuation candle that still looks very strong to the downside. Okay, we have a dead cross on the MACD, we have a dead cross here, and most likely this is an impulse wave. So let's go down to the weekly time frame and have a look. So you can see this is what's been going on. You can see that we're progressively in the downtrend here. Death cross on the MACD. The EMAs are still open, so showing that the downward trend is rather strong. Now, having a look at this candle here, it looks like a hammer, but by Monday, we should have a very good idea of what is probably going to happen. But as long as the EMAs are open, then we are still in a very strong downtrend here. Okay, so I'm not going to go beyond the daily time frame here because you can see that we are in a downtrend. So all you have to do is wait for opportunities to jump in and go short. Now, having said that, what that means is if you are going to be trading the currency pairs that have the dollar as the secondary pair, then you are going to be thinking of short situations. But if you are going to be looking at currencies that have um, the rather let me rephrase that, I made a mistake. If you are going to be looking at currencies that have the dollar as the secondary pair, then you are going to be thinking of long situations rather. And if you are going to be looking at currencies that have the dollar as the major currency, then you are going to be looking at short situations. Okay, so having said that, I'm just going to look at two currencies today. One is the Australian dollar and the other is Euro JPY. Now, the reason why I'm focusing on just those two is because I try to prioritize high probability trades. Okay, I try to keep my trading as simple as possible. So most of the time now, I tend to look for just one or two currency pairs I can focus on every week. So let's have a quick look at the Australian dollar first. So you can see I'm on the monthly time frame here. Excuse me. So you can see what's been going on right now. We just after this pullback here, we got a golden cross here, golden cross on the MACD. You can see that we are strong on the Australian dollar. Okay, so just to keep things practical, that means that our first area of possible target will be here, this level of resistance here. So going down to the weekly time frame, you can see that we are in an uptrend. Okay, golden cross on the MACD. We had a bounce here and the EMAs are still open. Okay, so we are in an uptrend. Okay, this should be pretty straightforward. So going down to the daily time frame here, you can see we are in an uptrend. So how are you going to get into a trade like this? This is a pretty simple and straightforward kind of trade. So right now on the okay, let me go back to the daily time frame so that I will not rush this. You can see that here we have a sort of hammer. All right. And if you look at what's been going on here, you can see that we've been having these progressive pullbacks. So whenever you see a reversal candle like this, most likely there's going to be a pullback. Okay. So let's go to the 4-hour chart and have a quick look. So looking at this now, I'm going to draw a line here to signify the last area of resistance now made support. So you can see here on the 4-hour time frame, we have railway tracks here, which is also a reversal pattern, okay, or rather a reversal candle. So I'm expecting a slight pullback here. So you can either wait for the pullback and then go long, or if you are inclined, you can go to the lower time frame and trade this. Okay, let's see, it should be good for say about 65 pips or thereabouts. Okay, it's still good for a day trade. But if you are a swing trader, then my counsel is to just probably wait this out, to probably take you a day or two, and then you wait for um, the market to probably give you a good entry signal like a wave bottom, okay, or a golden cross on the MACD and on the EMAs as well. So this is a high probability trade, and I'm going to take this with a lot of comfort and ease. So that's the Australian US dollar for you. Now let me have a look at the Euro JPY. Let's have a look at the monthly here. So if you look at what's been going on here, we seem to be in a sort of constricting triangle, a symmetrical triangle. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you can see, if I draw my trend lines, you can see that we seem to be in a progressive um, triangle here. All right. So since this was a downtrend, most likely we might get a move to the downside later, but that is in the long run. Okay. So but looking at it like this, you can see what's going on. So let's go to the weekly time frame now. Looking at this, you will probably say nothing is happening here, and you might be right. But I also wait for opportunities to trade based on the Elliott waves, and when I see an Elliott wave situation that gives me an opportunity, I tend to take it. So you will not be able to see anything here right now, but this is what I'm looking at. My aim here is to take a trade that will probably take me to where this trend line is. So I'm just going to show you that from the daily and the 4-hour time frame. So now looking at it from the daily time frame here, you can see after we had this pullback here, the market gave us a set of waves. So you can see that this is the first wave, second wave, the third wave, and this is the fourth wave here. And then most likely we are going to get a fifth wave. So I'm planning to trade the fifth wave. Now, whenever you have an Elliott wave situation, you have to prepare for two scenarios. Okay, so what I'm saying is, let's assume this is a gradual uptrend here. So the market might do one of two things, I believe. The first is, this being the fourth wave, the market will halt some, and you can see we are in a sort of expanding triangle here as well. So I'm expecting the market to probably, if I can just, let me find my pen, if I can find the pen. All right, so first scenario, the market might blow down to this level here and then head back up. That's that. But then the second scenario, and the one that I really am hoping will happen, is that the market will respect this, what do you call this, the expanded triangle, and then head up. Okay, so I plan to trade this fifth wave. Okay, and like I said, my intention is to actually trade it to this region of the triangle here. Okay, so once we get the fifth wave, then we might get a move to the downside. But either way, I'm just going to wait it out and see how it pans out eventually. So I believe that with these two trades, for those of you who are wondering if they are high probability trades to take this week, I believe that these two trades have shown you are very good opportunities. And of course, you should go through all the currency pairs yourself and find trades that will give you a very, very strong chance to make profits. So once again, I wish you guys a very, very happy new year. And as always, happy trading to all of you as well. Thank you for now and bye for now.